Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Annika's Marvelous Rock Hunt, A Journey to the Crystal Caves. A special bedtime story for Annika. Once upon a time in a cozy little town, there lived a curious and adventurous 1-year-old girl named Annika. Annika had big, bright eyes that sparkled with excitement whenever she discovered something new. She loved spending time outdoors, exploring the world around her and learning about the amazing things it had to offer. One sunny morning, as Annika and her parents set out on a walk, they stumbled upon a magical book called My Book of Rocks and Minerals, Things to Find, Collect, and Treasure. The book was filled with stunning photographs and fascinating information about rocks and minerals. Annika's eyes grew wide with wonder as she flipped through the pages, her tiny finger tracing the colorful gemstones and sparkly crystals. From that day on, Annika's passion for rocks and minerals grew deeper than the deepest caves. She would spend hours in her backyard, searching for rocks and minerals of all shapes and sizes. With the book as her guide, she learned to identify different types of rocks and minerals, how they were formed, and where they could be found. One day, as Annika was digging in her sandbox, she uncovered a shiny rock that seemed to glow in the sunlight. She ran to her parents, shouting, "Look! I found a magical rock!" Her parents smiled at her enthusiasm and suggested they embark on a special rock hunting adventure. Together, they packed their bags with snacks, water, and the magical book. With Annika leading the way, they set off to explore the nearby forest in search of the Crystal Caves, a place rumored to be filled with the most magnificent rocks and minerals. As they ventured deeper into the forest, Annika's excitement grew. She imagined the caves filled with crystals that shimmered in every color of the rainbow. The sound of leaves crunching under their feet and the birds singing in the trees made their journey even more enchanting. After what felt like an eternity, they stumbled upon a hidden path, covered in moss and surrounded by tall trees. Annika's heart raced with anticipation as they followed the path, their footsteps echoing through the quiet forest. Finally, they arrived at the entrance of the Crystal Caves. Annika's eyes widened in awe as she stepped into the cavernous space. The cave walls were adorned with sparkling crystals, glowing in shades of blue, purple, and green. It was like stepping into a magical wonderland. Annika's parents watched as she carefully examined each rock, her tiny fingers gently touching their smooth surfaces. She marveled at the intricate patterns and the way light danced off their surfaces. It was a sight that would forever be etched in her memory. After spending the whole day exploring the Crystal Caves, Annika and her parents decided it was time to head back home. With their bags filled with treasures from the caves, they bid farewell to the magical place, knowing they would return again someday. As they walked back through the forest, Annika couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude for the world around her. She realized that rocks and minerals were not just beautiful, but they were also a part of something much bigger, the incredible tapestry of nature. That night, as Annika lay in her cozy bed, she clutched her favorite rock from the Crystal Caves. As she closed her eyes, she felt a sense of warmth and wonder. Her dreams were filled with images of sparkling crystals and the magic of the natural world. From that day on, Annika's love for rocks and minerals continued to grow. She would spend her days exploring, collecting, and learning about the fascinating rocks that made up the world around her. And every night, as she drifted off to sleep, she would hold her favorite rock close to her heart, knowing that the wonders of nature were always within reach. And so, dear Annika, may your dreams be filled with adventure, discovery, and the beauty of the natural world. Sleep tight, little one, and may the magic of rocks and minerals guide you on many more marvelous journeys to come.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.